Hey friends, it's Natono. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome back to my channel for all my subscribers. Black Moon Lilith, she says hey as well as she's scratching on the wall. Anyways, guys, I wanted to do a life update. I think the last time I did a life update was in December. Maybe I posted it in January. I don't know, but it is now March 9th, 2022. And this year is just kind of flying by. I've had quite a bit go on, and I just wanted to kind of unpack it with you guys and take this moment to be a little vulnerable and share with you. So let's get into this. Oops, sorry guys. One of these days I'm going to get me an actual camera and tripod, and that would be phenomenal. 100%. I really do need help learning how to use an interface or something like that, and I think that's kind of been the reason why I've avoided it, but one of these days I will get that done. So let's see, let's rewind here and kind of go back to January. So late December, early January, I got COVID, and I know I updated you guys with that, and I am still recovering from COVID, even though I would say I'm 99.9% recovered. The only reason I say that is because every once in a while I get this weird cough and weird mucus situation going on, but that's kind of that's it. That's the only thing that's coming about from that, so that's good. I will also call myself out and say I've not been on top of my supplements or my food regimen or exercise regimen consistently or fully, and that is something that's definitely taking a toll on me. If you've been following me, you know I'm really big on mental health. And with that mental health practice comes food, exercise, and self-care. And that is something that I definitely have been lacking, and not even having therapy to back it up. It's been really difficult. Fast forward to February, I had my birthday. I'm 35 now, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's an 8-year for me if you just use my birthday, or excuse me, my age. And that is actually my life path soul number. My birthday is on the 8th, and I was born at 1:16 a.m. so that's an 8 as well. I have 8 letters in my first name, so 8 is really my number. It's always been my number. And so I know that this year is going to be a powerful and profound year for me. Not only that, in my tropical astrology, I have a Jupiter returns coming right around the corner here in April. I'm really excited for that, because during that Jupiter returns, you normally tap more into that spiritual aspect of yourself. And if you've been following me, you know that since 2017, my life kind of has just been declining. It's been this up and down, and I've really been fighting to show up for myself. I went through a lot of existentialism, depression, and lost a lot of just passion, and it's been really rough being such a spiritual being, having that drive in my life, going to giving no fucks about anything. So back to my birthday, I decided that I was going to go up to Oregon to visit my dad's property and register my car in Oregon because it's cheaper than California. And while I was there, I thought, what the heck, I should just get my massage license in Oregon too, because I was having these thoughts of wanting to move to Oregon. I never really wanted to move back to California. I only moved back to California so that way I could be near my mom while she was going through her health issues. And it's not been good. Like, a lot of bad stuff has come about in my own interpersonal life, and my coping mechanisms, and just myself, my overall self-care has not been there. It's been really not good for me. It's been growing for me. It's been challenging for me, and that's a good thing when you step up to the challenge. But when you aren't able to step up to the challenge, that's an issue. And I feel like it's created more of a rift between me and my mom, where I thought that we had healing that had happened, but really it's just been distance that's happened. And a lot of times when you're not around somebody, you forget all the bad things that happened between you two, and you think everything's okay, but that's really not the case. So it's been really sad, and I really have to dig deep and find a way to really show up in a more real way, a truer way, a more profound way, and have more compassion for myself and others. So I mean, it has been growing and helpful, but it's also just been really not enjoyable. So I started the process of getting my massage license in Oregon, in the state of Oregon, and I plan on moving there by probably like May or so. I don't know, it kind of just depends on how everything's going about life. So to add to that story, the day before my birthday, I got a phone call from one of my friends. We have a mutual friend who is one of my bosses as well, and my boss had passed in her sleep the day before my birthday. So not only did I lose a friend, I lost a business colleague, and I've really been doing my best to come to terms with like this Scorpio rising aspect of my life. I have in my tropical astrology chart, I use Placitus, okay, and so I have an interception of Leo and Aquarius, but that means that I have a double Taurus and Scorpio. So I have Scorpio in my 12th house and in my first house, and I am a Scorpio in Pluto generation. I'm really coming to terms in my life that maybe I won't die young, despite the fact of all the death that surrounds me from people that are my age or a little bit older than me, but not much older than me. Even though I've questioned it, but I just have come to terms that this is life. I already knew death was normal, but this is life, that I'm going to forever be facing the consistent experiences of people close to me passing unexpectedly and young. Not like most people who go through their lives and they have elder people in their life who pass. Not many people have just massive amount of random death happen around them in a close way. And if they do, they just don't talk about it. So I've been grieving and processing that, and I've really had a hard time since I've been here, just having emotions in a healthy way and experiencing them and letting them go and expressing them, because I just don't feel safe. Point blank period. I just don't feel safe enough to be allowed to have that and express that. That's kind of been the situation. I am in limbo on what exactly to do, how to get it done, and starting over. Moving to Oregon will be really good for me, not because I'm necessarily getting away from certain things, but because I'll actually have the opportunity to be by myself again, thrive by myself again, feel safe in my body again. Excuse me. And just move forward with my life, and still be close to my family, because I'll only be 5 hours away from them, and then I'll have some of my family in the same town as me. And who knows how long I'll be there, but the goal really is just to get grounded, to get back in my health, to get back in my routine. And I realize for me, being by myself is super vital and important to my own mental, emotional, energetic safety in my life. I never knew how much other people affected me, or rather how much I let other people affect me. But going through COVID by myself actually was one of the best things ever to happen to me, because I was just really able to be there for myself every day. And I feel so funny saying this, but like, to be able to be my own best friend and support myself, because I actually did lose a 10-year best friend during that process. She's still alive that I know of, but we ended a friendship, and it was really unfortunate because she was going through a lot of mental health issues, and so was I, and I was doing my best to communicate in a very sort of fair, balanced, loving way. That, maybe we just needed to take some space from each other because I was feeling codependent, and it was the truth. And it just didn't go down the way I thought it would have gone down, and I had to really sever myself and separate myself, which was a really good practice for me because it helped me be able to finally sever myself and separate myself from another thing in my life that actually was very toxic. Not that friend, but some other situation in my life. And I won't be severing and separating myself from my family because I know one of my goals in life is to heal family trauma and ancestral trauma. So to do that, we can remove ourselves from moments and space and time, but we still need to find the healing in that. And that doesn't mean we need to allow abuse to happen to us, but that does mean that we won't put ourselves in a position that we will be drugged back into patterns that don't serve us. So yeah, my goal is not to completely abandon my family, but it's definitely to remove myself away from my family for the safety of I and them, combined together, and to find greater healing for myself, because that will always and forever be the most important journey in my life. So I've been uploading weekly videos about the chakras and giving like simple techniques for people to do, and I've been linking other YouTubers' videos because I absolutely just think that's the greatest thing ever. I am a vessel that connects people, and I am a vessel that has information to share with everybody, but I don't have to be an expert at what I share because there's experts out there who are sharing the information. I just need to be the person that connects you to that information that I think is helpful, that has helped me, or that I know, or that I know is real and rational. So look out for Lilith. The rest of the chakra series, guys, I'll be doing it until month 7 of this year, because each month I am working on just that one chakra per month. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this life update, and let me know what's going on in your life since I've last updated in January. What's been going on for you? What's been true for you? How are you doing? And what are your plans moving forward? Speaking of, I don't know if I ever finished telling you what my goals were for living in Oregon, but really it's getting grounded, getting in my health, saving money, getting me a Class C RV that I can drive, so like a motorhome essentially. I don't want a travel trailer pool. I would really like a motorhome that I could actually drive, and maybe by that point, once I have all that said and done, I'm feeling grounded, rooted, stable, I got that money saved and have that, I might be heading to Arizona finally. I just really don't know where I will end up. But yeah, like I said, update me with your life. would love to keep in touch with you guys. All right. Bye.